Okay, let's say you have more scenarios, more than two, and in that case, you can use a process analyzer provided by Arena. And so, in this case, actually, if you go to the Arena, open the Arena, and then there is a software actually called the process analyzer in the menu, so you can use that. Okay, so let's say you have the scenarios more than two, and for example, simple mechanics of making many parameter change, making many runs, and keeping track of many output files. And in that case, you can use this. It's better to use a process analyzer instead of the output analyzer. Okay, also known as PAN. Okay, PAN. So PAN actually process analyzer will uh, help you handle these kind of issues. Mhm. Right. So if you go to the arena and then click this process analyzer, and uh, you can actually open the process analyzer. However, before you do that, you have to run the file first. Run your simulation model first, so that you can have a .p file, which is produced, okay, from your DO file. So that's why, and you need to run your simulation model at least once, okay. And then once you have that p file, then you can open the process analyzer to use this .p file. So process analyzer use .p file instead of .do file. So that's why. Okay. All right. Yeah. Once you open the process analyzer, you can create a scenario in pen, and then load the program.p file and set. You can also set the input controls as well. And there are so many output responses produced by the simulation model, so you should be very careful to choose output uh, responses as well as controls. And also when you after you specify the collected output and then controls, and then definitely you can actually compare the multiple scenarios. So the here is a view actually of the process analyzer, and definitely this 110 application number is already given by this .p file. So before you use the process analyzer, you have to specify number of applications. Okay. Also must have the specified application length. Okay. So that it can utilize the terminating simulation for each analysis. And here is the trunk line, actually specify a trunk line. So in this column is a control column. So you can actually specify the number of resources you want to use, okay, using this menu. So I put multiple like trunk lines here, 26, 39, 26, and so on, okay. Also the number of your tags are different, and then tag 2, tag 1, tag 3, and tag all these values are different, okay. So these are the input for each scenario, okay, and then responses will give you the collected the simulation output, so total cost and percent rejected. So under the given input, and or under the given scenario, you can get the output, okay. It can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4. Actually, you can add more output if you want, okay, in the process analyzer. All right. So here I already mentioned this, but we created 7 scenarios, and then here are the control and then responses. And once you have a result, and also you can create the chart in the process analyzer by selecting this insert chart menu. Okay, and then also there are several chart types, and then you can choose the box and whisker if you want it. Also, and then based on the instruction, according to the instruction, you can actually develop the box and whisker. But in order to identify the best scenario, actually you need to specify the option. So smaller, in this case, is smaller is better. So that's why I already give you this option, and then error tolerance equal to 0, and as a result, chart will select the most or the best option, okay, or best scenario based on your given option, and for the total cost as well as the percent rejected. Got it? So in these two are the result of the box and whiskers chart, and red scenario is the best scenario, okay. Particular statistically better than other scenario, yeah, the color of the chart is now color of the output will become red. Got it?